Hi, welcome to the House of Sugar Creek. I'm Taylor Bradford and I am excited that you are here on this journey with me. This is a brand new YouTube channel and a brand new adventure for me, and I am so incredibly excited and grateful for what is to come in the future. And we're starting right here, right now with this first episode, and I can't tell you how excited I am. Actually, I can. I'm so incredibly excited. I'm excited because the House of Sugar Creek is a conglomerate of all the things. Like, think of a big umbrella. It is the conglomerate of all the things that I do on the day-to-day. And I have a website by the same name and a blog, and you're gonna see content show up there and content show up here every single week on Fridays. So make sure that you are subscribed and turn on those notifications so that you are alerted when a brand new episode drops of the House of Sugar Creek. Let's dive into what the House of Sugar Creek is. So basically it's me. I am the House of Sugar Creek and all the things that I do, which include Sugar Creek Event Rentals, which is my specialty rental business, Sugar Creek Creative, which is my event design and styling business, Boss Girl Creative, which is my weekly podcast that teaches unconventional business unicorns how to build a business with purpose and also to create the life that they want to be living on their terms. It also includes helping my husband with his adventures. That includes a YouTube channel as well called The Adventures of Dad and Chad. You can find it on YouTube. Just go find Dad and Chad, and all the other things that I do. So what are you going to see on this channel? You are going to see behind the scenes of my life, the behind the scenes of all the things that I do, because I get asked all the time, Taylor, how do you do it? How do you do it all? Well, I am going to show you. Actually, I'm just going to show you a peek, because if I were to show you, this would be a daily show, and I'm not sure that I am equipped to do a daily show, but maybe that's a goal at some point. We'll see. What you're going to see on this channel is a myriad of things that's all related to my businesses. So you're going to see thrifting and antiquing adventures. You are going to see custom build projects. You are going to see loading in and loading out of events. You're going to see how my brain works when it comes to designing and setting up for events. You're going to see actual video content of an event itself. If I am working with a videographer for a client or for an editorial that I am producing, you're going to be able to see that finished product. So you're going to see the lead up and all the things that go into me creating that, and then you're going to see their work, and they will be credited because they do amazing work, but you're going to see their work and the final product through the lens of their creative brain, and so much more. You're gonna see gardening, because I love to garden. I'm really excited to get back into that. You're gonna see us working on trying to build a house. Yes, the keyword is trying. You are going to see so many other things, and I'm really excited because it's all me, Taylor Bradford. You're going to see a peek behind the curtain of all things Sugar Creek, because this is the House of Sugar Creek. One of my future episodes is a journey back to Arkansas, where Sugar Creek, the actual Sugar Creek, exists. The story behind how I got my name and where it came from. And I'm really excited to tell you about that because it means so much to me. So I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you are subscribing, or I hope you subscribe. I'm just excited because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. And I finally just ripped the Band-Aid off and said, okay, let's do it. Here's the date. I've been talking about this for too long. My husband keeps saying, Taylor, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I'm like, I know, but yeah, no more buts. We're ripping the Band-Aid off with this episode, and I'm excited. There will be a new episode every Friday moving forward, so make sure you're subscribed and you turn those notifications on so that you never miss an episode, because the adventures are about to start. Now, let's roll into some content that you're gonna see on this channel so that you get a peek at what is to come. Here we go.
Everybody stop, drop, and roll. I had a mouthful of beer. I showed her a meme that was really funny.
It had to do with lobsters.
No, it was a crawdad, and it said, hold up. It had a microphone up to him, and it said, hold up. That ain't no hot tub. And I took a drink of beer. Taylor walks away. And what did you say?
I said, I used to take the lobsters out of the tanks and worked at Red Lobster when I was in high school and put leashes on them and take them for walks.
No, you didn't, Taylor.
Oh, yes, I did.
You would put
I would take the lobsters out of the tank.
Okay, like explain to everybody what you would do, because like beer came out of my nose.
I just told you, I would get the lobsters out.
But you didn't explain, like, did they have lobster leashes? It's PetSmart or?
No, we just took string.
Like there was more than you?
Yes.
So y'all walked to the lobsters.
Yeah, we would take them out of the tank. If there was a wait list, and there was a lot of people in the lobby with a lot of kids, it was something.
This isn't something you did after hours. This is like something, like you did this and people knew they were going to eat these things and you were, wow. So the kids would.
You thought it was funny.
Hey, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Now,
Is that something just made up, or?
Oh, it says to either do this. Oh, it keeps stopping the video and starting it again.
Oh, it didn't get any of that?
I don't think so.
Oh, that was so funny.
I think if it stops finding me, okay, so I can't find where my foot goes on the table. Oh. Okay, but it's gonna lose me. Okay, no, it stayed. Thank you. Thank you. So we have. All right, we're at the Springs McKinney. This is Stone Hall, and we're setting up for a wedding. And no cigarette breaks, and it's still so much snow, which is hard to see, but it's all over. It's amazing. It's amazing. Here's the layout that we're setting up for. All right, all the farms are now set at the Springs at McKinney. And now it's time for all the other pretty things to come in. By the time we get back, it'll be time to break them all back down again. All right, there you have it. That is a sneak peek at what is to come and what you're going to see on this brand new channel, The House of Sugar Creek. And just a quick peek behind me, all the beautiful pretties that are available in my collection. Just the small stuff, and all the big stuff is that direction. But I will be back next week with the next episode of The House of Sugar Creek.